Right, good afternoon everybody. Me again, back with the car issues that we're having at the moment. So I think I've mentioned more than a few times now that this car is we keep having DPF issues, and my wife and I, we've now got to the stage where we're just going to bin this car off and get a new one. But before I go and do that, I think I do need to try a DPF cleanup one more time just to see what happens, because I do now have a new OBD2 reader, the iCast off one, so I can actually read the DPF differential pressure settings sensor on there. So I'm going to see if this works, because if it does make the pressure come right down, then hopefully I'll be able to reset the calculated particulate matter, and then fingers crossed, should be good to go. But with all the money that we've spent on this bloody car at the moment, I'm not holding out too much hope. So the reading that I've just taken just now was 4.4 kilopascals. So let's get this gunk into the engine, into the DPF, and see what happens. Right, so what I've done now is I've plumbed this DPF cleaner into the sensor pipe that goes into the DPF filter before, well, it goes in before the DPF filter. So now I'm just pulsing this for 5 seconds or so, and then once we've done this, we'll leave it to sit 5-10 minutes, give the engine a bit of a run, see what happens. Okay, so that's the whole can of the DPF cleaner now emptied into the car. So now we've just got to sit here for, well, it says on the can between 15 minutes and 30 minutes, just to let it soak in, and then we've then got to run the car at idle for 5 minutes, and then run it between 2,000 and 2,500 for 5 minutes. Just see what happens. Right, so this is interesting. So I've just put the OBD2 reader back on, and the pressure rating is now at 0.7 kilopascals. So that's a huge improvement. Still don't know in the grand scheme of things how low it should go, but compared to what it was, I'm pretty chuffed with that. So now I just need to see if I can reset the DPF, the calculated particulate matter from here, and then we'll see where we go. But the DPF light is still on at the moment. I'm not expecting that to go at any point soon, but for now we have an improvement. I need to go and do the school run, so we'll try and reset it after that. We have an update. So after I did the school run for Frankie, my daughter, I plugged in the OBD2 reader, reset the calculated particulate matter in there, and the DPF light went out straight away. That's the first time in months I haven't seen that light go on. So I took the car out for a drive, and it's unrestricted. It's no longer in well, it was in sort of limp mode, but not limp mode. But normal limp mode, the car gets limited to 40 miles an hour, where I wasn't limited on speed. It was just like 0 to 60 eventually, and I couldn't really get it over 60. But now the car's completely unrestricted. It's back to normal. So I took it out for a long drive yesterday. If you're interested on the route, so where I live, just in a village just outside Sleaford, I went down to Newark, down the A17, and then from Newark, the original plan was to go all the way back down to Stamford, and then back up to Newark, and then back to Sleaford by the A17. But just after Grantham, I pulled over in a lay-by, plugged in the OBD2 reader, and it was saying that the car had done a DPF regeneration 15 miles ago. Yes! So I came home. I didn't bother going down to Stamford. I just went from Grantham to... Sorry, I didn't go down to Stamford. I went from Grantham to Sleaford. And yeah, here we are now. So one thing that I have found out since all of these DPF issues and everything like that is that this car, Honda CR-V, won't do a DPF regeneration unless the car has got more than half a tank of fuel in, which is something that we rarely ever did. Even though I was going on long journeys, we thought it would be fine because we're going on long journeys, but we were the sort of people that would fill up, go down to empty, put half a tank in, go down to empty, half tank empty, and then every now and again fill up. So now we're always going to keep this car above half a tank of diesel, and hopefully we should be able to get up the woods more often, because I'll be honest with you, driving the car around when it's restricted makes you feel really unsafe. Just silly little things like pulling out of a junction. As you pull out, you're hoping that a car doesn't come around the corner. But yeah, all good. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll have no more issues and we can keep the car, because I'll be honest, I didn't want to sell the car. Well, I didn't want to buy a new car if I could keep this one on the road, because at the end of the day, this is a workhorse. We wanted to run this car down into the ground. We just didn't want to be in the ground right now. So yeah, let's see how we go. Alright guys, until the next one. Bye.